Hey there, my name is Kathy. Welcome to the Junk Shack, baby. In today's video, I am going to make over a dumpster find cheap cardboard piece of artwork and turn it into a three-dimensional conversation starter.
I got heaven on my mind. Got a gravel road, I got 20 miles. Gonna spend a little time. For the ways of the world seem to frustrate. Always stealing food off of the next plate. Only hate is a fate and it's too late. All we get is a crumb from the big cake. So I'll stop, slow down, watch the sun go down. Come on over to my yard. Sit around, let your troubles all disappear.
To make the trees that I wanted, I began with some craft paper I cut up into a few different size strips. On this strip, I cut a few branches. Next, I just began rolling, and I tried to keep them and roll them in one way, each branch. It didn't matter if the other branches didn't match. And I finished off with what loosely resembles a tree. Using Mod Podge, I gave the back of my tree a nice thick coat. I went on to add more stumps and more branches to the tree, gluing in the exact same way. Once the tree was dry, I used some twine and some string from my sewing basket and Mod Podge and just glued it all over the tree and around it all to replicate vines and, just kind of what a forest would look like. I kind of wanted it to appear dark and scary. For the twine and the string, I did water down my Mod Podge just a little bit. It seemed to soak in faster. Adding this thread took the longest of anything in this whole project. I did it over a couple of hours one evening. But I have to say, the end result, it was well worth it. It just gave it so much definition and depth. I tried to make sure you could never see both ends of one string or vine. Good morning. Today is day 2 of this little project. And after studying it for a little while, I just think it needs more of the string, which is actually more vines. So today I'm going to add some more string here and there. I think it's really in the end, after it's all dry brush, it's really going to make it stand out more. And then if it dries in time, I'm going to go ahead and start painting. I added some more string down in here. It's kind of hard to tell now, but I will paint it all. And then I'll do sort of a white highlight wash as if the white is peeking in to the dark. So I'm gonna let this final coat of string dry. I wanted to get some more on it before I paint it, and that was the first thing I needed to do today. A lot more tangled vines will make it look a lot deeper, darker, and even more scary. Since there's a whole lot of stuff coming out of the picture here on this side, I'm going to go over here to this side, this bush, and there's kind of a tree there, and I'm going to paint it in and make it spill out on this side. So they're somewhat even, I am actually going to start with some black, and then I'll follow it up with some green highlights. I don't have any rhyme or reason. I'm just kind of letting the brush go where it wants to go. And that'll tell me where to put the greens. I'm gonna try to mimic it the best that I can. It's had a couple of minutes to dry. So now I want to take my dark green and just kind of give it some of these flowers, or what looks sort of like a flower. When I come back with the light green, I think these will look way better. And I don't have any red, so I'm going to kind of mute the red. I have something that's kind of reddish that I was thinking I might bring out. That already looks exactly like what I'm putting out. I picked a brush that kind of spread around. I'm liking it. I'm pretty happy with this. Okay, I'm going to give it a second to dry, and I'll come in with the lighter color. Okay, the dark green has had some time to dry. Now I'm going to come in with just a little light green, because I am going to follow up with white.
I got penny change in my pocket. I got heaven on my mind. Gotta grab a roll.
Let that dry before I come in with the white. I am going to use black and sort of go deep underneath of all the branches and along, just kind of like get the background, and then I'll dry brush brown, and at the very tips a little bit of white where the light is coming in.
Gonna spend a little time for the ways of the world seem to frustrate. Always stealing food off of the next plate. Only hate is a fake, then it's too late. All we get is a crumb from a big cake. So I'll stop, slow down, watch the sun go down.
Well, I forgot to turn the camera on, and I added a layer of brown just on this side of the branches. And now I am going to come in with a layer of mineral as the medium, and then just a couple whites, just the littlest highlight of it shining in, the very tips of some of the things sticking out.
It was bright and sunny in the morning. Afternoon, the clouds gave chase. I don't wanna take my place in the rat race. As for love, there's no trace on their face, and it chills me right down to my backbone.
Okay, next I'm going to apply the white just on the, as if it's coming in, so just on the very tips of it, and then I'm going to cover the whole thing in Mod Podge. Hey, rainy day editing Kathy here. I just noticed in this footage that some of the white is already done, as you've just seen me do the tree. I got my footages mixed up because I did white 2 different times. So now what you're about to see is actually doing the white. It just shows a quick process of how I did it. Editing Kathy, signing out. Okay, now let's go in with our white. And I may try to add some more up there.
Far from home, when the world that they made starts to fall down, I'll be here, so why don't you come around? And we'll all stop, slow down, watch the sun go down. I'll just take my time, I'm gonna relax my mind. Come on over to my yard. Sit around, let your troubles all disappear. Come on over to my yard. 'Cause right now, heaven's right here. Yes, it is. Come on over to my yard. Sit around and let your troubles all disappear. Come on over to my yard. 'Cause right now, heaven's right here. So come along, right now, heaven's right here. Yes, it is. Come on over to my yard. Sit around and let your troubles all disappear. Come on over to my yard. 'Cause right now, heaven's right here. Yes, it is. I said right now, heaven's right here. Right now, heaven's right here. Yes, it is.
Did I have a reason for painting this? Nope. It was a landfill save, and I thought now's the perfect time to try something new. I thought I might do kind of a haunted side and a daylight side, October 31st and November 1st. That was my original, when I started doing it, my original thought. I only had one word in mind the whole time I was doing it, and the word was tranquility. Walk through the darkness and step into the light of tranquility. I thought about putting the words tranquility along the top of it. It's right across, it's right behind you guys. But I didn't do it. I decided to leave it just like that and let every viewer decide what it means to them. Let's have one final look at the before. Remember, this was a dumpster dive. I pulled it out of the trash. And now the after. It's a stunning transformation. I absolutely love this. Give me your honest opinion in the comments below. What did you think of this? Was it too far out there? Do you think you would consider buying it if you were to stumble across it in my booth at Dragonfly? I really would like to know. As with any of these videos, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. See you guys on the junk side. Take care. Until next time.